I'm going to read out the next clue.
Yes, please.
A small dent on the road to Duro Vernum. Barham's booked it in gold, but who put Mark to flight?
A small dent on the road to Duro Vernum, Roman. Barham's booked it in gold, but who put Mark to flight? Now,
Right.
Duro Vernum must be Roman.
It's a Latin name for somewhere which isn't Dover.
Right, hang on.
Tricky, this one, isn't it? Never been in a submarine before. Ooh.
We think you should head for Dover, Susie.
Dover, okay.
We think this is the Roman name for Dover. Do you want to double-check that, or are you confident?
Well, no, I'm going to double-check that.
You go for place names for the Duro Vernum, and I will look up Barham.
Bit tricky getting out of here, obviously. But on the good side, you see, you did get to see Guy and Simon. Fabulous. Right, up we go. I'm coming out of the submarine.
Barham's booked it in gold.
Up we go.
A small dent on the road,
I think we did quite well getting that one
to
there.
Duro Vernum.
Quite tricky.
Anything here? Small dent. Dent.
Hang on.
I'll just look at
Are
the
you
map
all right, Sam?
for
You
you.
with us? Brilliant.
On the road.
Did you work that one out?
Something to do with dent.
Duro Vernum. Where am I going to
Get
find
back to
Duro
Keith.
Vernum?
I don't know.
Get going.
I think we're almost
English
going to find
place names.
Right.
Western. I'm just thinking this small dent.
Thank you. We got that one. On the way to the next one. In you get, Guy. Where's the seatbelt gone? Here it is.
Is it heading towards Dover? On the road to. Right.
Duro Vernum is Canterbury.
So,
Right.
Canterbury.
So,
Go to
Susie,
Yes.
head towards Canterbury, please.
not
Just
Dover.
as well you checked it then.
Going to Canterbury, yes. Check.
Now, on the way to... There's Barham.
And
We found Barham.
Right.
and
Where
Denton
is that?
We need you to head more or less north, Susie.
North.
booked it
Okay, I'm
in
just trying
gold.
to...
But who put Mark to flight?
Okay.
Right, we're checking you on the sky tracker.
let me
Yes, we can see you just taken off.
Right, Keith.
Barham down.
Canterbury. How far away is that? Long way? How many miles?
Could be, but Barham is up on the road to Canterbury.
Right, Dent on the... Here we are.
And I'll have a look for you.
You have a look at
So you
that.
can find Barham. Just, it's worth double-checking these things, isn't it?
Dermot?
Yes, Susie.
Well, it's about 15 miles to Canterbury. Are you sure
It's
we
on
have
the
to go to
it's
Canterbury?
on the road that way. Head that way in that direction.
looking up Valerio
We're looking
or
up.
Barham?
I'm going to look up Barham first.
Okay,
You
right.
It's on the road there. We don't think you'll have to get that far.
Because some of the first aviators came over this way, so
Right,
That's
right.
right.
Aviators.
Blériot was the first...
to land.
The first one to fly the Atlantic.
But Charles
or the
Lindbergh used to
tunnel.
fly this way quite a lot as
Right,
well.
Richard Harris Barham,
All right.
English humorist, was born in Canterbury.
Right.
And had a near-fatal coach accident which partially crippled his right arm. Barham's booked it in gold. He entered Brasenose College, Oxford, was ordained, received a
Minor
You read it for me there.
Okay, after
Did he have a coach
unsuccessful
accident?
attempts at novel writing,
Yes,
he began
Gerard,
a
I'm
series of burlesque metrical tales under a pen name Thomas Inglesby.
In gold.
In gold.
Booked
right.
it in gold.
But collected under the title The Inglesby Legends, 3 volumes, they at once became popular for their droll humour, irony and esoteric learning and were
Well,
published in
we are flying
1881.
now.
Well, we need to find this. I think we need to
Where
find the
is that
Inglesby
Barham?
legends. We need to find Barham's. Does he have a house there or something? And where is it?
More.
Let me see. Historical
Have you got
houses.
famous people in Kent or...
Well, would he be a
Dermot,
curiosity?
do you have any idea of where I'm
We're
going?
talking about Barham, if you can find it on the
Barham.
map. We're not sure if it's named after this chap. We found out about Richard Harris Barham, who was a English humorist, wrote a book called Inglesby Legends, which you might have to find for us, but we don't know where. Eccentric Britain.
Well, you have to keep beeping away in there, boys, because it's difficult for me to hold a map, obviously, in the helicopter.
How far up the road towards Canterbury have you gone, Susie?
Oh, about 1.5 miles, I reckon, so far. So, can you see me on your tracker?
Can you keep going up towards Canterbury, please?
We're going up towards Canterbury, and time is slowly ticking away,
Yes,
of course.
well,
Thank you
are you
for
going
reminding
fast
us,
up
Susie.
No
towards
pressure.
Canterbury?
No pressure, Gerard and Neil.
Susie?
Well, that's just as well.
Susie, can you go fast up towards Canterbury,
Pedal hard.
please?
Keith, is this the fastest we can go?
Gerard, what are you thinking here? What line of thought are you following?
Well, I'm not...
a small dent on the road.
Denton, but is there... Yeah, there is Denton. That's a little village.
Well, let's look up
Do you
Denton. Here.
Denton.
I'm listening to you.
Denton is just south of Broome Park.
Broome Park.
Head for Denton.
So head for Denton.
Denton.
That's right.
Oh, that's where you're at Broome Park, aren't you?
That's it.
Okay.
Susie, come and see us.
Right, we're just going to the right here because we're obviously going a slightly different way before. Now we're heading towards Denton.
In Tappington Hall, this is on the subject of Denton. Tappington Hall was inherited by the young Richard Barham, who later wrote the Inglesby Legends.
Right, get her there.
Susie.
Yes, Gerard.
We're looking for a house called Tappington Hall.
Tappington.
And it's just outside
Denton, which is on the A260 up towards Canterbury.
Just south of Denton, the A260. What's the hall called again? Can you spell it for me?
Tappington Hall.
Tappington.
It's in the just to the southwest of Denton.
I'm sorry, can you spell it for me?
Tapping.
Tappington.
Yeah.
I thought that's what you said, but just checking. It's a
That's
bit noisy
right.
up here today.
And it's a Tudor farmhouse. It's brick and
Tudor
timber.
farmhouse. Right, we're looking for a Tudor farmhouse called Tappington. Okay, and then when I get there, any idea where I'm going to?
No, not yet.
Maybe the library.
Maybe the library. It booked it in gold.
His famous book.
Possibly
He
the
wrote a book,
library.
Susie, called The Inglesby Legends,
Fine.
which may well be.
Okay.
Do you want to have a look and see if we can find anything about Tappington Hall? Perhaps
Yeah.
there might be a
Let me
leaflet.
see now. Tappington Hall.
Let's have a look, see if I can find it on my map so I know what we're doing here. Denton. Okay, right. So,
Any luck there, Gerard?
Not yet. Hang
Okay,
on.
might not be anything. Might not be famous
Denton
enough.
Court here. So Denton here. Broome Park, and that's where all the boys are. Dermot
Who
and
put
Neil
Mark
and
to flight?
You need to be south
Gerard.
Yeah.
South is Denton, and then Tappington Hall is there. Look.
Have you found
Have
it?
you
Yes,
found
I can
it?
see it. So it's just to the left-hand side of the A260. Now let me just find out exactly from Keith where we are at the moment, Keith, please. Oh, we're actually quite close, boys. We're flying over those copse of trees and those woods that I was talking about. Just here, just before Gatteridge Farm, that we should be going over just now, actually. That's Gatteridge.
That is Tappington there.
And Tappington is just... I'm arriving at Tappington. Neil, Gerard, I'm arriving at Tappington.
Fantastic. Can you just hold there? Okay. Well, first of all,
Can you land? Can you land? near
Can you
the
land
house?
and go
Yes, we-
into the house?
Okay, can we
you-
land, please? Thank you. We're
And-
going to land. Oh,
And go into the house.
I can see the hall, yes.
And see what you might find in there. At the moment, we don't know.
Oh, thanks for the specific clue there. That's excellent.
Splendid. Thank you very much indeed.
What?
Neil, read that out for us.
Outside the village is Tappington Hall. Their macabre whimsicality and tortuous rhyming schemes. This is the Legends.
Looks very pretty. Okay, without further ado,
Inglesby Legends tend to put off modern readers, yet the legends Barham made East Kent peculiarly his own. The jest is compounded inside the house, where old family portraits with Inglesby labels hang over the stairs.
Right.
And over the stairs,
fancy doing
Susie.
a bit of oofing over.
Susie.
I'm
Susie.
listening. I'm just trying to get over a fence.
Go for it, girl. Go in the front door and find the main staircase where all
Right.
the portraits are,
Now,
please.
you should have a portrait on a wall.
Portrait.
We're saying it's yes.
Through the gate. I'm going through the gate
jest
and
is-
running through the front
The
garden.
jest is, well, the old family portraits with Inglesby hang over the stairs.
Hang over the stairs. It's put to flight.
Put Mark
now,
to flight.
Flight
Ma-
of stairs.
Come to
A
life,
flight.
don't they? So I'm going into the house.
What's Mark?
Would
Right.
there be a Mark Inglesby?
And
A portrait of Mark Inglesby
Or
on
is
the
there-
staircase.
Ask
hello,
Susie.
good morning.
Susie?
Oh, hello, everybody.
Susie, or perhaps
Yes, I'm listening, Gerard.
what sort of pictures are in the staircase hall?
Pictures in the
Port-
staircase.
Portraits on the
Here.
staircase.
Thank you very much. You have a nice day.
Something like the Four Evangelists and Saint
It
Laurent.
could be.
Right, I'm at the staircase now.
Right, what sort of pictures can you see, Susie?
Flowers, or if I go further up,
We're after portraits.
looking for... There's a portrait here. Is that what I'm looking for?
Yeah.